at 23. The local man, Yakovlev, is significantly taller at 6'3", but despite that, only has a 1-inch reach advantage. With the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a striker holding a professional record, 20 wins, 1 loss. Out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 23 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Fairfield, New Jersey, USA, by way of Great Novgorod, Russia, Alexander, Russian Thunder, Yakovlev. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Goddard.
Our Octagon official is Mark Goddard, all set for 3 5-minute rounds of lightweight action. Thank you very much, Carly. Yakovlev versus De Silva. Debut for the young Brazilian fighter, fighting out of Santa Catarina. And they touched them up. De Silva in the yellow, Yakovlev in the black in the southpaw stance. De Silva saying that his opponent has been out a while. He's expecting him to fade. He's no longer in his prime.
That's a lot of body to defend from those kicks.
Yes.
That's one disadvantage to being so tall in this weight class. I mean, you know, his elbow doesn't even come to his hip bone, although it's Yakovlev going for the body kick than De Silva.
You can see every single fibre of Yakovlev there. He's so leaned out at this weight class.
Yeah, I would say he's probably about 4% body fat, guys. That's almost bodybuilder status.
Yeah, don't sneeze on him, he'll get sick.
Underhook here from Yakovlev.
Still looks like
De Silva up against the fence.
He's kept his strength though, Dan.
Absolutely. You can imagine what it's like to be in there with some of the monstrous welterweights that he's faced.
But it's almost like it's isn't the best decision because you've actually gone up against 2 of the biggest guys in the division.
I guess we'll find out. I was actually watching one of his old fights with Paul Daly, actually, the other day as well, yeah.
Another tough fight, and a victory for him as well.
Yeah, he was able to use his grappling, and that we see here tonight, you're right, Danny, he's going to try to close that distance, make it a clinch battle, wear on him, put his weight on him.
Yakovlev is a Naga expert world champion. He's also a master of sport in sport sambo, combat sambo, freestyle wrestling. So just reeling them off. Lots of combat experience as he throws a 2-1.
De Silva looks very comfortable. I mean, throughout his walkout, but even now the fight has started. Oh, good body lock there. Good scramble here from De Silva.
Beautiful job keeping that. Kept that whizzer and just hung on there. Face planted and just held on, came right back up. Now he gets his own takedown, big slam.
Good work there by De Silva, keeping an eye on the back, dragging it down to the canvas.
A very impactful slam as well. You can see
he landed on his face.
Yeah. Good work by De Silva. Now, interestingly, Yakovlev's got a hook on that right leg of De Silva, which seems to be causing him a little issue, but you would think if he kicks his hips to one side, he's going to slide that free. Good work here. I mean, I would say Yakovlev's holding himself in this position here. I would recommend he starts to scramble. This is much more what I would like to see him turning into his opponent, but Leko looks very strong in the top position here.
Yeah, he's got to frame off here, Dan, and try to dig this left arm for an underhook. He's turning away from it now because he's stuck in this.
He's attacking the Americana, but he's allowed Yakovlev to turn, but now he's taking the back. Near side hooks in. Very nice transition. Look at that. Good scramble by Yakovlev.
And Silva also riding it. Looking for a crosstalk here. Nice hammer fist. The scrambling ability of De Silva is impressive.
Yakovlev just hanging on to that single, trying to turn his way into a better position.
You see how Yakovlev's stepping over. See how Yakovlev's stepping over the leg of De Silva with his left. That's what's keeping De Silva on the seat of his pants at the moment.
Yep, he's going to have to eventually let go of that and reach over and try to get that overhook. There he goes. But he's got a body lock.
So strong in the body lock, but De Silva still turned the tables, managed to get Yakovlev against the fence, who's taking some deep breaths now.
De Silva told me that he likes challenges, likes getting out of his comfort zone, and was very happy to be coming over here to Russia, a land that has produced so many famous fighters over the years.
The thing is, if you look at De Silva's record, you know, with so many first-round finishes, you kind of get the impression that he must have been longing for competition in the UFC. For someone that would challenge him, you know, and step up to his level, possibly make him adapt. Whether he's got that in Yakovlev, not tonight, we're not sure, but the scrambles and grappling exchanges have been very good so far.
I mean, 17 first-round finishes. That is.
You see,
Yakovlev stuff in the head here. De Silva circles it out. Good head position now. Still has the underhook. Yakovlev digs an underhook of himself, getting himself off the ropes. That's very good work.
There we go. And that's what he does well. Is in this clinch, in this grimy against the fence. And that's what I noticed in that Paul Daly fight. He just kept pressuring him up there, and he had a really good timed double leg, which he hasn't even had the chance to show us yet here tonight. But he's also good in this clinch. He digs underhooks, lands knees, sharp elbows. Especially on that frame, if he elbows you, he's going to cut you open.
but De Silva's doing an excellent job with his head position. Despite the pummeling of Yakovlev, he's still managing to get a more dominant position on the head. As we see him forcing Yakovlev up against the fence. Looks like we're going to see a second round when we come back.
Слушай. Полотенце. Давай. Руки положи. Сюда. Подыши.
Put your hands on me. Breathe. Recover.
Нет, не надо. Глубокий вдох сделай. Вот 3.
Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Хорошо, нормально.
All good.
Дистанцию не давай ему. Первым номером работай.
Don't let him work from the
Он будет
distance.
отвечать, потом надо завалить его.
You need to push and then take him down.
Нельзя стоять около клетки. Всегда подмышку. Вот
Always
локтем он
dig for underhooks.
использовать это время, подмышку и развернуть его.
Dig for underhooks and turn him around if he pushes you towards the cage.
На борьбу акцент сделать.
More wrestling in the second round.
Печень можно пробить.
And also try to hit him in his liver. More body kicks.
Sports Centre tonight will have complete coverage of a full day of NBA playoff action with the Sixers, Spurs, Bucks and Rockets all looking to take commanding leads in their series. Join John Anderson and John Butchergrass at 1 a.m. Eastern Time for Sports Centre.
A little too close to throw that kick. Blocked by De Silva and knocked Yakovlev off balance, who's managed to retain his guard as he landed here.
But that is exactly what his corner called for. They said they wanted to come out there and throw that liver kick. And just unfortunate situation where he slipped, landed on his back with De Silva on top of him.
So a little warning there for De Silva for wandering digits into the eyes. He's trying to throw the legs aside and land a shot. Now watch the arm triangle set up. Nicely countered there by Yakovlev.
Three-quarter mount here for De Silva.
De Silva driving his shoulder underneath the chin of Yakovlev, making it uncomfortable as he looks to improve his position.
Yep, he's driving that knee right through. And the shoulder pressure's helping him. He can pick side control or go mount, but he likes his dart strokes from here.
Really trying to sprawl that right leg out.
Yeah,
Yakovlev is keeping clamped onto it. Now he's got his leg over the side again. It's going to really stifle De Silva's movement.
Got the knee free.
Very explosive and athletic performer is De Silva.
Could go for a guillotine as well here if he won it. He's definitely got a hold of the neck.
With a massive slam in by Yakovlev. That'll do it. And he gets free. Now it's his turn to try and wrap the neck. He's got the arms through. No, he abandons that.
Fingers
De Silva still looks for a takedown against the fence.
Fingers together for De Silva, but now you can see Yakovlev's got a wrap on the leg, which is going to hinder De Silva standing up to his feet. It's going to keep that knee close to De Silva's chest.
And even if he gets that takedown, he can use that to bump him off, get a better position.
Good sprawl here.
Getting flattened out. Oh, nice little punches. That loosens the grip.
De Silva's grasp dropped away for a second.
He's got to try to hip in and pull him up over top and cut the angle here to get this takedown.
So difficult to do that with
he's going to say he's got a flat back right now, bent over, but he goes to the single leg. Nice job. He's got his head on the inside. He's got to watch his elbows.
Nice elbows coming under the arm with that first elbow.
See, and that's beautiful defense right there, right? That's the difference between wrestling and MMA, whereas if this was just a wrestling match, De Silva might be able to get this. Cut inside, get his head position better. But you can't do that. You've got to block these elbows in a fight.
And this is a circumstance where De Silva has an option to keep his hands together or defend the elbows.
Exactly.
You can't do both.
He's going to start looking for his own choke here. He's trying to push that elbow through to the other side. You see him gripping up. He's trying to fold that arm in here. Yeah. He's got it a little bit here. If he keeps pushing, you see De Silva trying to resist that up.
Oh, he got a tap. Yeah. Wow, like a neck crank maybe. What a victory there by Yakovlev.
It was an entry to the anaconda choke.
Yeah, he was trying to come through.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where the pressure was on that. I will have to see it again.
We were the wrong side looking at it.
Yeah, because we're looking at the grip. We're looking at what he's trying to set up, but it had to be where the arm was already on the neck. It must have been giving so much pressure. And at this point, let's be honest, guys, the grueling pace that these guys were fighting at, De Silva could have already been having a lot of trouble breathing.
So look at this big takedown here. Yakovlev lifts and makes a point of slamming all of his body weight onto De Silva as he drops him to the canvas. Really nice work. I mean, good scrambles from De Silva here, but we saw Yakovlev in this sprawl position for a long time, and then he wraps up this anaconda intro position here. He really needs to get his hand to the bicep to get the finish, but he drives his stomach in, and he's actually folding Leko's head under his body up against the fence. That's a really interesting
That's what it must be, Dan. He must be pulling up from that anaconda position, but folding De Silva's head in almost like a guillotine and an anaconda at the same time.
It's like the Ben Rothwell bear trap. We're going to make this one official when we come back.
This program is sponsored by Bet365.
Yo, Tim, you could save money on your energy without the hassle. With U-Switch, it's the easy play.
Ooh. U-Switch. Switching made simple.
Ah, they love a win on the bingo.
Ordering a flamingo.
I said bingo! Bingo!
There's a winner every minute on Jackpot Joy.
Great Britain stand on the verge of promotion in the Fed Cup playoff.
Done it! Johanna Concert delivers in the most extraordinary circumstances.
The Fed Cup playoffs, live from the Copper Box, only on BT Sport.
This program is sponsored by Bet365.
The main card follows us on ESPN Plus as the first ever UFC event in St. Petersburg, Russia. Features top-ranked heavyweights going head-to-head when heavy hitter Alistair Overeem takes on submission ace Alexei Oleinik. Start your free trial today and watch this UFC Fight Night only on ESPN Plus. Right now, though, let's give Yakovlev his moment. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Otter's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Alexander Russian Thunder Yakovlev.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Alexander Yakovlev. First of all, please talk me through that submission because it looked like you were setting up an anaconda choke, but talk me through how you managed to get the force onto that choke.
Александр, расскажи, как тебе удалось поймать его на этот болевой. Казалось, что ты пытаешься выйти на анаконду. В итоге очень необычный прием ты исполнил. Просто расскажи о нем.
Ну, вообще, этот прием из вольной борьбы, так как у меня база вольника, и у меня этот прием наработан с детства. Я еще, когда был мальчиком, в школе боролся по вольной борьбе, я этим косым захватом, даже по вольной борьбе, получалось, что люди засыпали. Поэтому, так сказать, моя небольшая короночка. Я поймал, я увидел, что он, момент, что могу использовать, его взял. И еще такой момент был, что он не мог вправо двигаться. То есть клетка ему мешала, я понимал, что все, надо сейчас его делать. И я взял, и получилось.
Well, it's actually a move from freestyle wrestling. I have a wrestling background, and back in the days, I was actually putting people to sleep with it. So I thought it's a great opportunity. I saw that he could move to his right. So I decided that it is the perfect moment, and I got the submission.
And you're back in the lightweight division after a brief hiatus at welterweight. How do you feel at this weight class, and is this the right place for you?
Ты вернулся в легкий вес после нескольких поединков в полусреднем весе. Как ты себя ощущаешь в этой весовой?
Ощущаю себя намного лучше, намного уверенней. В этом весе не скажу, что прям явно какое-то преимущество чувствую, но, по крайней мере, могу, чувствую, что мои соперники, они ощущают мои удары, да, я могу их останавливать. Где-то в клинче, в борьбе могу с ними побороться. И поэтому принял решение перейти в более легкий вес.
I'm feeling great. I'm actually more confident in this weight class because in the welterweight division, I kind of felt that guys were more stronger and bigger than me. When in this weight, I feel that I'm equal, at least in terms of power, both on the ground, on the feet. And so I'm more confident here.
So do you have an idea in mind of what you would like next for your career?
Есть у тебя идея